So let's talk about boots for a minute. I'm going to do a review of the JKOT. I have worn these boots, according to my Garmin, over 160 miles now. So that, 160 miles, that gives me a pretty good idea of whether or not I think they're good. Overall, yes, I do think they're good. We got the Vibram Montagna Honey Sole, I believe is what it's called. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me. They got a good thick veg tan midsole that runs about 2/3 of the length of the boot. I like that better than the full length because you still get a little bit of flexibility where you want it, but it's nice and rigid where you need that. I've got other pairs of Pacific Northwest boots like Drew's and White's and Nick's, and I prefer these over those. The other ones I have do have the tall heel, whereas these are the low block heel. They're just more comfortable that way, in my opinion. The insole on these is another thick piece of veg tan. One thing that I can say about these in particular is that the leather insole on this pair broke in more nicely. With the other boots, I've got a pair of Drew's here. These were my work boots for a pretty long time. I like these. I like almost everything about them, except they're just not comfortable underfoot. They're good and supportive, just like these are. But the veg tan insole never broke in at all. It's hard. It's like walking on concrete. The veg tan insole on this one in particular has broken in to the shape of my foot and has been molded. The other brands, other Pacific Northwest brands, they haven't molded to my foot the way this one has. White's was pretty good. Nick's and Drew's, I haven't had such a great experience with either of those companies. Overall, though, insole molding to my foot issue, I'm happy with it on this one. I got the Bison, which is a bit of a double-edged sword. It's easier break in and it's more pliable and more malleable. But that comes with a cost, in my opinion. They're not quite as sturdy or as supportive as the like a regular thick 7-8 ounce leather. I don't know exactly the kind, regular cowhide, whereas this one's Bison. Not as supportive, which, that's good comfort wise, but bad if you need a lot of support. I think this is good. For me, it works well. I'm happy that I went with a Bison. Although I would go full rough out versus just the rough out lower and smooth upper. I like the look of rough out a lot better, and I don't know. I don't care for the way the Bison looks, but that's just me. Overall, they're comfortable. They're good boots. They're sturdy. They're gonna last a long time. I'm pretty good on my boots. I don't thrash them like a lot of people do. I take pretty good care of my stuff. So I imagine these boots will last me many, many years. And when it is time for a resole, I'll do that. But just based off the mileage I've put on them so far, I think mileage is a better gauge of wear than time. You know, people say I've had these boots a year. Well, you've only worn them 20 miles in that year, so that's not enough to be the judge on something like that. Yeah, I'm happy with them. If that's something you like the Pacific Northwest boots. You know, they're expensive, so that's a con, but you can't really. I don't know. I can't call it a con because, you know, I knew how expensive they were when I bought them, so I made that choice. Nobody made me do that. So they're good boots. They're comfortable. I would recommend them if you like this style of boot and that's what you're looking for. I would recommend JK over the other Pacific Northwest brands that I have tried. It's they're just more comfortable and they wear in better. They conform to your feet. Well, they have conformed to my feet better than the other brands that I've tried. So if you're in the market for Pacific Northwest boots, I would recommend the JK OT. I changed the laces in mine. They came with the leather laces originally. I don't care for those. I can't cinch them up, you know, nice and snug on my foot like I like. I wear these pretty, not like choke me out tight, but you know, pretty snug. And I can't get that fit that I like with the leather laces. So I think these are branded Iron Lace. It's a Kevlar lace. I think they have a lifetime warranty. Oh yeah, shoot. It says right here, Iron Lace. And they do have a lifetime warranty. So that's why I bought them. I imagine these will probably last for the life of the boot. I've actually had these laces longer than these boots. These were in my Drew's work boots before I got these, and well, they're still holding up real strong, so these are good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions about the boots or other Pacific Northwest brands or anything like that, I've tried them all except for Wesco. I've never worn a pair of Wescos. Looked at them in the store. They seem nice, but I just don't really care for the way they look. Yeah, if you got any questions or anything, ask in the comments. You know, share your experience with Pacific Northwest boots. If you've got the JKOT, tell me what you think about it. If you like the video, like the video. If you hate the video, dislike the video. Yeah, thanks for watching.